All right. I come from an upper middle class family. I grew up very well. Unfortunately, I was a very naughty child, as I can put it. You know, I did different things that other little girls were doing, and my parents just couldn't understand my behavior. And you know, in our tradition, in the black tradition, they thought I was bewitched. And fortunately, somebody advised my dad to take me to a psychiatrist, and I was diagnosed as bipolar. And that's the reason why I did most of the things that I did, and that's eventually what led me into drugs. And unfortunately, I met a guy who was injecting drugs, and I fell so much in love with him, and I wanted to impress him, and I would do anything and everything for him. That's how I ended up getting myself into drugs. And unfortunately, he passed away earlier this year, and that was what propelled my rehabilitation process for me wanting to stop using, because he died from drug-induced circumstances. And now I joined the COSTA program. I am now currently a peer. I'm educating other guys on substance abuse, on harm reduction, on OST, and how we can help. And yeah. OST is basically opium substitute therapy. You're basically replacing a dirty street heroin with a clean methadone. So it does basically the same chemical process in the brain. It binds on the same receptors in the brain, releases the same dopamine, which gives you the same sort of euphoric feeling. You don't get the cramps, the sweating, the cold, the feverish feelings. You are more functional and more able to do certain, yes, you are able to make better decisions for yourself, definitely, yes.
How has it helped you?
It has helped me in terms of I am more to myself now. I am the Rita that I know, that my parents know me to be. I am more responsible now. I have a 13-year-old boy, so I take care of him. I am able to go in the morning and wake up at work, pay my bills, you know, do all the responsible, normal things that a mother should be able to be doing. Well, the misconception is that you are feeding people drugs, but that is not the case. Methadone is clinically formulated. It is made in the lab by medical practitioners. They take away, as opposed to heroin, which we buy from the street and you don't know what it is cut with Retex, painkillers, sleeping tablets, whatever else. Methadone is a cleaner form of opioid. So it does not damage any of your organs. So you are more cleaner and more functional with that, as opposed to the street heroin.
Well, thank you very much for sharing that with us.
Okay.